cupcakes and studmuffins, and welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining me today as I begin to decorate my living room for Halloween. As usual, I like to start off with this shelf because it is the most difficult to stylize in the living room. But this time around, I decided I wanted more of a spooky library / potions type of shelf in the living room. I gathered as many spooky looking books, basically black and with gold accents and stuff like that, to add to this shelf. And also this spooky skeleton one that I found at Michael's. It's fake, but still, looks creepy. And after I added the books, I decided I wanted a bit of a witchy feel with stars and moons, which you won't see on this shelf, but I do have some candles and, some witchy items like a potion bottle. I actually wanted more potion bottles, but for some reason I forgot to pick them up, or I couldn't find any that I liked other than the one I will be posting later. So this book has the prettiest cover. I removed the dust cover and you see that moon. It is so cute. I really like that mystical look. The book, I liked the book. I read it already. I'm disappointed with the ending, but I am looking forward to reading the next one, which comes out on the 12th of October, I think. So under this little container, I decided to grab a couple coasters and place them underneath it. That way it elevates it a bit. I like the different, heights in this shelf decor. And look at that hand. That skeleton hand is pretty cool. I like the butterflies on it. I always find it interesting how the littlest movements to items on the shelf can make the biggest difference. So that's what I'm doing here. Just moving everything a tiny bit to where I can see it to look appealing to me. And it definitely would not be a fall video if we didn't add tiny pumpkins onto the shelf. Next up, we have this corner near the fish tank. I did remove the blanket that I had, and I found this cute ghost blanket at Marshall's. So I'm adding that to the back. I did play around with adding different ones. You don't see it here, but I did. But this one seems to pop out the most. And then I have this little terrarium that lights up. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the same basket as the oats. And then I found this cauldron and I thought it was a really cute container for chocolate. As we move along in this video, you will see that I did leave a few pieces of fall decor up because we are still in fall. And once I bring down all the Halloween things, I don't want to just be left with nothing. So I'm basically just taking away fall stuff, but not everything, and then adding some Halloween. So this is a little hack that my mom taught me to keep the candles from wobbling everywhere. I don't know if you have that issue with your tapered candles, but I definitely do. You basically take a cotton swab. I cut mine in half, and then I wrap the bottom of the candle with the cotton swab, and I just place it in the candle holder and it stays put. I couldn't believe how simple this trick is, yet it's very effective. So I went ahead and did that to all the candles, and I'm telling you, it is a way better alternative than the Scotch tape method. Now, because this is my cozy corner, I like to add in a lot of lights. Yes, I have the candles, but I also bought this moon light off of Amazon, and it's pretty cool. It lights up and it has a little stand, and it comes with this controller that you can use to change the colors. and also to make it brighter or to dim it. If you watched my Halloween haul, you would have seen that I purchased this Nightmare Before Christmas vinyl record. It came with two, and I thought it was pretty cool because the images are printed onto it, which makes it look very nice in my record player. Beside the table with the record player, I have this blanket basket, and all I'm going to do is add in a couple pillows. If anybody knows what this pillow reference, please let me know, because this pillow confused me a lot. But I bought it for, the stars and moons, because I'm trying to incorporate the stars and moons into my decor. Now, underneath the TV, I have this electric fireplace, which is also difficult to decorate. It's very easy to bombard it with, pieces of decor on here, and then they all get lost. But I'm trying my best to keep it a little bit more on the simpler side, but also, very festive. Oh my goodness, how cute is this mushroom? I love it. I'm tempted to keep it out all year round. These candles are probably one of the cutest candles I've ever seen. They're little tea lights, and they are in the shape of jack-o'-lanterns. Roman loves these to where I have to put them away because he tries to play with them. I have a small area beside the door, and I love to decorate it, but it is always so difficult to film it because it's always dark. I have to mess with the settings so much just so that way I can show it to you. That is the reason why I decided just to show it to you and not really do the decorate with me part in this. But I did add a pillow to the bench and this pumpkin shaped bucket with some more candy. So here's a fun question. What's your favorite candy for Halloween? My favorite are the recessed pumpkins. I did find these Hershey's cookies and cream fangs. I think those are new this year. At least I haven't seen them before. I kept the decor on the coffee table very simple, and I'm basically leaving it the same way as I did in my fall decorate with me video. I'm just adding these leaves that fell off of the garland that I have on the mirror, and then I just picked up some darker pumpkins and placed them in the dough bowl. On top of the stack of books, I decided to put this crystal ball on there. It does have like a moon and a sun and a bat on the base, which again, I'm trying to bring in that, mystical vibe, and I think this helps it a lot. And then I added this tiny candle from Hobby Lobby. I believe it's like a vanilla scent. And again, I'm using the coaster trick to elevate some of the pieces on the coffee table. Again, because I'm going for the moon and stars theme, I did find these pretty cool pillows with moons and bats, and I like that in the light. It's kind of like shimmery. It's not shimmery, but it's also not reflective. But I think you know what I mean. The blanket I am placing here is actually the blanket I had on the blanket ladder previously. I said blanket like too many times. Anyway, the point is it looks better on here than it did on the ladder, especially with the pillow I am placing on this couch. I did buy 2 of the star and moon pillows from Target. One of which you saw in the basket and the second one on the couch. Now this broom is so cool, but that's because I made it cool. I added some flowers to this cinnamon broom that I got at the grocery store, and they are purple and black, and I also added like this twine to make it pop because it does have some gold specks in them. Overall, I'm really happy how this came out. I'm kind of upset that the camera does not do it justice because I think it looks beautiful. Well, cupcakes and muffins, that is all for today. Thank you for joining me as I decorated my home for spooky season, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Goodbye.